people were shocked, and right away they were sending so many notes, so many emails, so many sweet gifts.
Jeopardy was such an important thing in his life, you know, that no matter how he was feeling, no matter how rough the treatments were, he could come in here and he would still be Alex Trebek.
Alex would go back in the dressing room in a state that no one would think someone could come out and host Jeopardy. And sure enough, Alex would come out as if nothing had happened.
Well, Jean Trebek is with us now, along with one of stand-up co-founders and a familiar face, Katie Couric. Good morning to both of you ladies.
Thanks, Hi, Savannah.
It's so good to see you, Jean. It's hard to look back on those moments, and Alex was so brave. You have been brave. It's been 3 years almost.
I know. It's been 3 years. I cannot believe the time has gone by so fast.
How are Matthew and Emily, your kids, doing? How are you guys doing?
You know, it has been certainly a transition for us. I think Alex represented such a great structure for our family, and just, you know, recreating ourselves without this fabulous presence that really guided us a lot. So,
yeah.
But we're good. We are good.
It's hard to learn how to be a new family, which in some ways that happens when you lose someone. Of course, you lost your sister Emily to pancreatic cancer. You've been a warrior on this, Katie, for so long. How did you get to know Jean, and how did this fund come about?
Well, when Alex was diagnosed, I reached out to the Jeopardy team just to say, I have access to a lot of scientists and researchers and volunteering to help in any way I could. And of course, I've known Alex through the years. We co-hosted this Cherry Blossom Festival parade in Washington, D.C. That was a number of years ago. And, you know, I loved and revered him like everyone else. So when he lost his battle with pancreatic cancer, I reached out to Jean because, having lost my husband, Jay, I really understood what it was like to lose someone you love so much and to actually watch them suffer through this disease. So we just got to be friends, and I just wanted to support her in any way I could. And we started talking about Alex's legacy and how we could honor him, and that's when the idea of this fund came about.
I have to think that Alex would just love this because he was such a learner. He was so into science. Yeah. What does it mean to you, Jean, to be part of this work in Alex's honor, and to Matthew and Emily, your kids?
Yeah, I think we're really glad to support finding a cure. This was something that Alex actually would champion. He loved a good challenge. He was very curious. He loved to know the answers, both at Jeopardy and at home. And I think this really coincides with his character, his spirit of helping others and finding the right answers.
Yeah, and
in the form of a question.
Yes, exactly. Always in the form of a question. You also have done this fund in honor of Barbara Hanania. She was a cinematographer who died of the disease. Tell me about her and what that contribution is.
Well, her estate has made a very significant donation as well. Jean launched the fund, and obviously we want to grow it because we want to support as much science as we can. And so their contribution has been wonderful. And then I'm making a donation in honor of my sister Emily, who you mentioned died at just 54 of pancreatic cancer, as she was on the cusp of a brilliant political career in the state of Virginia.
There's hope on the horizon. What are some of the things that you've learned about that you're excited about?
Well, I think with all cancer, the big area is liquid biopsies, which is a fancy way of saying a blood test, which can really recognize microscopic cells and get cancer at a very early stage. That's hard with pancreatic because the pancreas is very insulated and it doesn't spill a lot of DNA into the blood, so that's a challenge. But also vaccines are really exciting, really educating the immune system to recognize pancreatic cancer and sort of reawakening it to fight the disease. So there are a number of vaccines on the horizon. And with AI, I think we're going to be hearing much more about personalized vaccines. So it's a very exciting time. But science takes money, and that's why we're establishing this fund.
Well, Jean, you contributed mightily on behalf of Alex. Is there a part of this where, when you're able to just put some purpose to the pain that you've been through, is that healing or comforting in any way?
Yeah, absolutely. I think doing something creative or proactive really helps the healing journey. So I can't thank Katie enough for spearheading this with me, but really you have been the genius behind this.
I don't know about that, but
are.
you know, I mean, I think that it is very cathartic, Savannah, when you experience a tremendous loss and feel so powerless in the face of a disease like this, to channel your energies into, you know, supporting science that will prevent it from happening to other families, hopefully one day.
I mean, having lost your husband, Jay, so young as well, you've made it your life's mission. You've done such good work.
I feel like I've hit every organ, colon, breast, now the pancreas.
And listen, keep going.
I just want to mention, if people want to contribute, Savannah, they can go to standuptocancer.org /the Alex Trebek Fund. Jeopardy is going to be promoting this, so you're not going to be able to get away from our talking about this fund. And November 8th is also the 3rd anniversary of Alex's death.
Yeah,
so
next week.
It's a great way to honor him.
Yes, I hope people will. And you can find more information about pancreatic cancer. It's on our website, today.com. Ladies, thank you.
Thanks, Savannah.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.